Okay, hi y'all. So today I'm doing kind of like a what's in my travel makeup bag slash get ready with me, because I didn't want to just show you guys. I wanted to actually do it like, putting it on style. So for this trip in particular, I'm trying really, really hard not to overpack for a couple of reasons. The first reason is that I am not going to like party and stuff. I have to keep reminding myself that I'm a mother now. My vacations are not vacations, they are memory making trips. I have small children that I'm chasing around. I have nieces and nephews that I'll be chasing around, and on like a lot of the days I'll be wearing minimal makeup regardless, or not gonna be in full beat every day. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to keep it minimal for that reason. And secondly, I'm trying to keep it minimal because I am flying with my two kids, 2 flights, like both ways, 2 flight. I have a connection anyway. And going for a month back to Texas, where I'm originally from, to see like family and stuff. And I just don't want to deal with like extra luggage, extra bags, extra weight, trying to get 2 tiny children through an airport, through a layover, onto the next plane to our destination. I'm trying to keep it minimal here. So bearing that in mind, let's get into what I'm taking with me. Starting with base products, I'm going to be using my Hard Candy Hydrating Primer Makeup Grip Primer. Then we're gonna go in with the Halo Glow Filter, liquid filter, because I still gotta have that glow. And I'm going in with the shade Tan, because I don't know if you can tell on camera, but I do have a teensy bit of color to me. I'm just gonna buff that in with my e.l.f. Complexion Duo Brush. I'm going to be taking a lot of double-sided brushes for this trip. I don't know why on camera it looks so orange, but in person it doesn't look like that. It just makes my chest and my head match. So let's put on foundation really quick so I quit looking crazy. So again, because I'm a little bit more tan these days, I'm going to be using the Milani Hydrating Skin Tint. When I'm tan, I feel like I don't need as much coverage. I go more for skin tints. This one's pretty long lasting, and it's that like lighter coverage, lighter feel on the skin. Just gonna buff that in with a beauty sponge. I have 2 under eye color correctors that I really like, and I'm just going to take the more compact of the 2, just again saving space. And I'm going to use the other side of my dual ended complexion brush from e.l.f. to blend this under my eyes, kind of around my eyes for those dark circles. I'm taking a lot of dual-ended brushes. Again, we're trying to save as much space as possible, and shockingly, the brushes is where I tend to overpack a lot. I don't know if anyone else is like that. See how much difference just that makes just by itself. It's amazing. So I'm going to be taking my favorite concealer of all time, because why wouldn't I? It's the Milani Conceal and Perfect Longwear Concealer. I'm using the shade 120 right now just because I have not been this tan in a long time. I think it's going to be quite the highlighted under eye today, because this is like my exact shade when I am fair and not tan at all. So it's going to be a little bit of an under eye highlight today. I might have to get 1 or 2 shades darker for my trip, but you can get this practically anywhere, so that shouldn't be a big deal. So if you've watched my videos before, you know that I love to layer the cream and the powder products. I feel like it just gives me the best result and the longest wear. So again, I'm just taking my most compact versions of this, which is going to be the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer and Blush. Now, if you have a cream palette, this would be a really good time to have it, but all of my cream face product type of palettes are either like just bronzer or just blush and bronzer, no highlight, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just taking very small individuals, and then I'm going to take 1 extra blush, which is my mini Rare Beauty blush in the shade Joy, and then I'm taking a Rare Beauty highlight in the shade Mesmerize. I just got this little like sampler set or something. I think this is like the first stuff I tried from Rare Beauty, so I got sample sizes, and I just haven't gone through them yet, and when I do, I'll get the big ones because they're amazing. So I'm just going to use this dual-ended brush. This is the Real Techniques foundation and highlight brush. Like a little dual-ended thing. I'll try to link the brushes, like where I got all these brushes, because they're kind of from some random places. But I'm going to be super brave and take my Wet n Wild Photo Focus translucent powder. It does screw on and off, like the lid screws on and off, so I'm going to take it just to set my under eyes. It's like the perfect thing, so I can't go without it. And then typically for the rest of my face, I will do a light powder, a light dusting of a powder foundation, typically the Revolution powder foundation, because it's incredible. But to keep it as compact as I possibly can, I'm going to be taking the Butter Bronze Contour Palette. It has a face powder, kind of highlight color, a contour, and a bronzer all in one. And these powders are actually very, very good. So I'm going to be using this color to kind of dust away the bake and set the rest of my face. This brush I got off of Amazon specifically. I'll link it down below. I'm going to use this little bit more like pointed powder brush side to dust this off and set the center of my face. And then just because these are like a tibbly-tabbly dark, they can't be the only thing I'm taking. I'm going to take my little ColourPop quad here that has two blushes. Yeah, it has two blushes, a highlight, and a bronzer. So perfect. So if I need to deepen up the bronzer, or I'm thinking I'll use these as some eyeshadows, these deeper colors, you can see the difference in the bronzers right there. I just need this to give me a little bit more color options. Plus it has the blushes and highlights. So I'm going to take this like fluffy angled, more bronzery type brush for this part to set the cream bronzers and the cream blush and all that. Just go over all those areas. Another one of my Real Techniques double-ended brushes has kind of more of an eyeshadow brush and then a highlighting brush. So I'm going to highlight with this, and I'm just going to take a teeniest amount of this darker bronzer and hit like this chisel right here, like the littlest amount, just to really get that contour. I'm going to use some setting spray. I always use my setting sprays throughout. I have two small ones. I'm just going to go ahead and take both. This is like a normal size of the Catrice Prime and Fine, but it's about halfway done. And then I have a miniature of the Milani Make It Last that's also about halfway done. And they both work about the same. So I'm just going to take both because I'll probably end up finishing them off during this month that I'm gone. I use my setting sprays after primer, after these powder steps, and then right at the end too. You want to use setting sprays throughout. That is the best way to get that perfect, like long lasting base that you don't have to touch up at all. That is like secret number one, honestly, is to use the setting sprays like throughout each step of the makeup process. Thank me later. So I just threw the bronzers on my eyes, all three of them, and just kind of blended them out and did just to have a little something so that my eyes don't just fall away. The only other extra things that I'm taking is going to be this e.l.f. No Budge Matte Shadow Stick in the shade Cool Beans, which is a super dark brown, and something I totally forgot to get even though I was literally at the store this morning. Is I want to take some false lashes. So these things and one other thing I'm going to talk about later, I want to take because there's like a pretty high chance that my husband will want to take me, me and him out to dinner at least once, probably multiple times, like just once in the city and then once when we go to the beach and whatever. And I will want to like zhuzh this up a little bit, like the face is fine, but if I could add some falsies and like a bold lip or something, that is very compact and easy to take, and it can take your like more daytime look to nighttime super easily. And we're probably going to be going out to dinner even more than that because we know some people that just got engaged. We know some people who just had a baby. We're going to be seeing all of these people like when we go back home to Texas. So I'm going to take this just to kind of smudge out the lash line, deepen things up a little bit, but I don't want to do that right now this second. We're going to hop into brows, and this is my favorite minimal combo. This is the Pixie Natural Brow Duo. It's a brow gel and brow pen together. It's a tinted brow gel. I have the shade Soft Black. They do not have like the best shade range. I think that there's 3 colors. It's like blonde, brown, and like soft black, which is what I have, which I actually have very dark brown hair. You can't tell because it's slicked back and it's kind of dark in here. But the brunette shade in this is too light for me, so I just get the soft black because it's not too dark or too intense or anything. So I always put the gel in first so that I can put my brow hairs where I want them and then fill in where they're blank. And it's just one of those angled brow pencils. It works so good and it's so fast. I freaking love this thing. And then you definitely don't have to do this, but I have like pretty thin brows, so I like to top this off with a fiber brow gel, which I have the Essence Make Me Brow Filling Fibers Brow Gel, and this is in the shade dark brown, I think. Brownie Brows is the shade. It's just a neutral dark brown. And I like to put this after I just put like a normal clear or like tinted brow gel, because that brow gel is now dry, and now these fibers are going to stick so much better than they would stick to just a plain brow. Does that make sense? Like they're already kind of sticky, so this is just going to make those fibers stick even better. Like maybe you can't even tell on camera, but I can see in person like my eyebrows just look so much thicker, more hairy. And then for the lashes, I'm also using an Essence product. I'm using the Essence Lash Princess in the green packaging. Now, if I was going to be super brave, I would be getting those fake eyelashes put on for my whole vacation. But I have this crazy phobia of those. Like, I do not want something that close to my eye, like, put on by someone else, you know? Like, I'm sure it's fine, but I'm too scared. So I'll just have to be putting on mascara every single day. So the lips is another place that I overpack. So first of all, I'm going to take my favorite nude lipstick. This is the Seriously Satin lipstick from e.l.f. in the shade Cream. This is for like if we are going to go out to dinner, out to eat or something, and I just want a nude lip. That's what I'll be using. And then I'm also going to take this Rare Beauty miniature red lip that I have. I'm just afraid it's too orange. I'm going to have to actually try these on. Or I'm going to be taking my e.l.f. red lip in the shade Red Vixen in the liquid matte lipstick. This is just like they're two totally different shades of red, so I want to take them both. That's the problem. But as you can see, this one's way lighter and very orange, and then this is the e.l.f. one that's really dark red. And I'm like, what if I, you know, this is like vacation vibes, but this is like sexy lady vibes. So who knows which one I'm gonna want. Maybe I want vacation vibes for the dinner at the beach, but then taking our friends out to dinner or just a regular dinner in the city, maybe I want sexy lady vibes. I don't know. Y'all, and this is where I wish this video was a FaceTime, because then y'all could tell me like, no, you don't need to take that, or yes, you do. Because I have some lip stains. What if I want a lip stain? I have this beautiful like mauve-y color from e.l.f. These are the glossy lip stains from e.l.f. I have Power Mauve, and I have also Cinnamon Dreams, which is a really beautiful brown. But then I also have this The Cream Shop Lip Juice Stain in this beautiful red color. Again, what if I want a red? What if I want a pink? What if I want a brown? So that's that guy, a very orange vacation orange. They go on glossy. As they fade, they leave your lips stained. What if I want that at the beach? What if I want a little lip stain at the beach? Instead of like a lipstick that's just going to fade away to nothing, I want a lip gloss that fades and stains my lips so that they look colored all day. But now we're already up to 5 lip things. And then I have these guys from e.l.f., which is more of my like go-to lip, like every day, even when I'm at the house. I'll put this nude lip liner on from e.l.f., and then I just pick, do I want more of a pinky lip, do I want more of a reddy lip, or like an orangey lip, and I pop that right in the center. It's kind of that reverse ombre lip that I think was popular a couple years ago, but I think it should always come back in the summer. I love the reverse ombre in the summer. It's so juicy. It's so like summer vibes. I just love it. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. And I'm totally going to overpack the lip products. I just know I am. Okay, so that's just the nude lip liner on, and I'm just going to go with Orange Crush. This is the e.l.f. Sheer Lipstick, and then you just pop that right in the middle. Like, it's just so perfect and summery, and I'm overpacking the lip stuff because we're going to be there for so long. Like, I feel like this base can look good with anything, and the best way for me to change things up is like, yeah, I'm gonna want these for the 3 weeks that we're like not at the beach as like everyday wear, but then I'm gonna want these lipsticks for if we go on date nights, and then I'm going to want the lip stains for the week that we're at the beach. So I literally need all of these. Like, what is wrong with me? This is the final look. There's something that you like to travel with that you're like, oh my god, this is gonna change your life, let me know for sure, because I might just buy it while I'm gone if I feel like I really need it. So let me know down below. I'm going to list everything that I used in this video in the description bar along with all my other socials. So go follow me everywhere if you want to see. I've been trying to post a lot more on TikTok recently, like posting every single day, just random videos, vlog type videos, all that stuff. So if you want to see more of me, check me out on TikTok, Instagram, my other YouTube channel. It's all down below, and I will see you in another video very soon. Bye.